morning and welcome to another episode of AUMcuisine, authentic, universal, meditative. We're going to be making a really yummy Malabar oatmeal. As all of you know, my mom's side of the family comes from Kerala, and this recipe is something that I have been exposed to on several occasions. It reminds me of a really good chakra pongal, which is like a sugary sweet dish. So into our oatmeal we're going to be adding some coconut milk, and we're also going to be adding some coconut. I would say about maybe 2 tablespoons, right? That's good enough. Then I've taken some saffron, which is really good for purification of your blood, and mixed it with a little bit of hot water. I'm going to be adding that on into the oatmeal. Saffron is also extremely good for your circulation. So as we get older, there is a tendency for the body to not circulate very optimally. So incorporating saffron in your diet is very good, but only in the winter months. Not so much in the summer, because in the summer you don't want that much of heat, inside your body, even in the form of food. So I'm going to be adding 6 raisins. That's what my grandmother does. I've asked her once why the 6 raisins, and she said 7 will be too many. So I guess 6 has some magic way of expressing itself. It has plenty of iron in it, which is really good. Then we're going to be adding 1 date, cut into little pieces. And then she adds 1 teaspoon, a heaped teaspoon of jaggery. Remember that jaggery, if you have too much of it, that's not good for you. But just a teaspoon of it can in fact be fantastic for you. So she does that. It smells really delightful in here, so it's really good. And then she adds about, a handful normally of cut tulasi. Tulasi is a very natural adaptogenic, and it's called Ocimum sanctum. But over here in California, right now, in the winter, we have no tulsi, so we're going to be putting in some basil. It's good enough. Holy basil. We drop the holy, right? We just have the basil. We put that in there too. It has this faint aroma of patisserie, like a place where they make these pastries, which has a blend of Morocco. So it has that saffron thing going on, and it's so beautiful to look at. And it's a very watery type of concoction. It's not the type of concoction that's really like, a hearty thing. It's more like, a dessert soup for early in the morning. I love this combination, and I've had it so many times, and I wonder, whether this is what contributed to her being ageless. She's extremely energetic, and I've seen a lot of other people from all over the Malabar coast that have their oatmeal this way, which is wonderful. So we really know it's not purely a genetic thing, right? So you're looking at a diaspora of different people, and they're all consuming the same thing and are having invariably the same results. So there must be something good in this combination. So I'm going to plate up in just a few seconds. So I'll see you back for a taste test. So it's time to put the oatmeal in a bowl. I'm going to do a little bit of a taste test. So I must tell you that before we consume it, we do add a teaspoon of chia seeds. And I like to add a sprinkling of cardamom, just in case the saffron gets a little too bold. You want to have the saffron to cool in your stomach. So that's the right amount of sweet, very, very delicately flavored. I'm able to taste everything that I put in, which is very important. And this makes you pause and want to just focus on your meal. See, the tendency for most people is that they eat a hurried breakfast, or they take it on the road, and that is not conducive to healthy digestion. You want to take the time to eat properly and well, and sit at a table or on the floor and eat your meal. Don't do it on the go, because that is an action of not feeling gratitude. So when you have your oatmeal in front of you, it gives you time, every spoonful, to think of something that you're grateful for. I've always told my students to do that, because it really allows you to think of so many people when you're just having one meal. Until we meet again, have plenty of beautiful breakfast. This is Violet Priyanka.